welcome to another week in review here at Popcultcha. I'm Andy, this is Sandy, this is Bianca, and boy, we've got an exciting episode to talk to you about today. First of all, Sandy.
Yeah.
We have a couple of sales on at the moment, don't we?
Oh, mate, so many, it's hard to keep track of.
And if you can entertain everyone for 3 minutes, I will go and get some visual representation of said.
Oh, yeah, I actually moved those out of the room.
Yeah.
So they're probably in the middle of the table.
The table?
Yeah.
Anyway, just fill people in.
Alright, so...
Well, what a week in review is.
So most people have like one sale going at a time. Like, rarely will you get some place that has 2 sales going at a time. 3 places, almost unheard of. 4, that's us. So we've
Outrageous.
got... Oh, crazy. So last week, or the week before, actually, it's 4 sales, cannot recall. We have 20% off art prints, and then last week we definitely did 20% off Loungefly as well. Bianca's very excited to show you some Loungefly later on.
Very excited.
We have currently 20% off action figure. Oh, sorry, all of these are currently going as well. So it's the same time.
It's a sale bonanza.
20% off action figures, statues, and replicas. So that's a massive one, and definitely an amazing time to check out some of those pieces that you might have been like, oh, I'm gonna save up for this, gotta wait for the right time. Now's the time, so definitely capitalise on that. And the other one that we're going to launch tomorrow is 10% off vinyl records for Record Store Day 2022.
I don't know what you put out here, Sandy.
Alright, well you've definitely got 2.
20% off Loungefly. This is an Easter sale. We started, hey, Easter was fun, but you know what's better than just Easter? This is a longer period of time than Easter. But hey, 20% off Loungefly. That's exciting. All of this Loungefly. It's 20% off right now. Apparel, t-shirts, pins, all these big pins over here. 20% off right now. T-shirts, clothing, trick or treat, studios, masks. All you need to do is use the code EGG at checkout, EGG, easy one to remember, to take advantage of that awesome sale. But wait, we've got more sales. Because also, art prints, posters, skateboards for walls. Boy, they're gone, aren't they, Sammy?
I left them in a place where someone's obviously picked them up. But they're really good posters. They're really good. One's a Bigfoot, he's standing there.
20% off.
20% off action figures.
Anyway, 20% off art prints and posters. Definitely take advantage of this. We're the only official retailer of Sideshow collectibles, fine art prints here in Australia. Things that have long sold out on Sideshow are still available on our website, so definitely browse the selection. Just use the code PRINT, P-R-I-N-T, at checkout on that one. That's exciting stuff. Sandy, did you talk about the action figure sale?
Oh, I did. I said it was a great time to get that. The code is CARDBACK, so C-A-R-D-B-A-C-K, all one word, so not 2, 1, CARDBACK. That's it, like an action figure CARDBACK. That's, you know, like, we don't have any here, but CARDBACK. I do? CARDBACK. Yeah. But, you know, like, you can use that for statues and replicas, so, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of foresight into that code.
I'm going to kill you.
And the other one is going to be records.
Records. 10% off now, RSD22, the code for that one. Will's going to be coming in a bit later because we've got an awesome selection of Record Store Day 2022 exclusive releases to talk about. But before we do that, we've got some prizes to give away. How do you win prizes on this show? All you need to do is just leave a comment on the feed to go into the running. We have an awesome Tmnt with Velociraptor's Jurassic Park hot moment. That's an iconic scene. He's hiding in the kitchen. Velociraptor's like, great piece.
I was actually really wondering when they were going to do these, but we'll talk about these in a second.
We will. The other prize we're giving away is this awesome WandaVision backpack from Loungefly.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a television on it.
Yeah, and it's fun to touch also. It's got a bevel texture on it. So
It's the hallmark of a good backpack.
yeah.
And as we've been doing lately, a surprise prize at the end. A surprise that we'll just pick random. Or I don't know, maybe the community can decide. But yeah, leave a comment on the feed, go on the running. Luke is watching the feed. He's going to spin the wheel at the end of the episode. That wheel will contain names of people who have commented on this here episode in this here feed. And boy, it's going to be exciting. Before further ado, without any wait, let's just let's just get into this. We've got so much to talk about.
Just crack the egg and get started.
Now, it's been a couple of weeks. No show last week was Good Friday, and before that, we really had no Funko to show you, so I know you're pretty hungry for it, so we may as well dive right in. Let's kick it off with some Wondrous Convention exclusive items that have just shown up. Now, Wondrous Convention did release at the start of this month. These pops have just arrived, so they weren't in stock for the event, but they were available for pre-order. So if you had pre-ordered, these should have shipped out or will be shipping out shortly. We have Peacemaker with his sword from the hit television show Peacemaker that Sandy is a big fan of.
Oh man, could easily be one of the best TV shows I've watched of all time.
Of all time.
Definitely top 10. This is an amazing one. So he's wearing a different helmet. He has multiple helmets. This one is the. Is it the X-ray vision one? Yeah, I think so.
Or is it
this is the X-ray vision one. So really awesome. And
he's
got his shield as well.
Piece.
Yep.
You gotta have a double piece on it, don't you, Sandy?
Ooh, it's essential. So this is really, really awesome. And yeah, the whole line is amazing. And I can't wait to get those in hand as well. But this, if you're a completionist, you will not want to miss out on this one.
Now, if hit DC TV shows weren't your thing, maybe hit Marvel TV shows would be. And from the hit Disney Plus series, sponsored Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, we're sponsored by those.
We definitely are. That's legitimate.
Yep.
We got Boastful Loki. This is one of the Lokis that appeared later on in the series once they all get to come at the end of time.
Episode 6.
Yeah. So this is a Loki variant. Called Boastful Loki. He was one of the 3 key Loki variants that they come across.
Really awesome. We've got the other 2.
We've got Kid Loki, we've got Alligator Loki, we've got President Loki, maybe. No, Classic Loki.
Yeah.
Hot Toys did President Loki.
Yeah, there's a lot of different.
There's so many Loki variants to talk about. But yeah, also from Wondrous Convention, we have Kronk with wings, the little angel Kronk. That's from a scene in a movie that I'm sure Sandy really got into.
I actually really love this. I was really hoping it would bounce back to me. Man, what a film. What an absolute jam. Second one, not so good. But first one, jam.
I haven't seen the second one.
It would have gone straight to VHS.
Yeah, definitely.
Like all bad.
I don't know whether it's
Disney
officially
sequels.
called Emperor's Groove 2. I think it's got something else.
Emperor's New Groove.
Old Groove?
I think Emperor's got his groove back. Is that? No, that's something
It
else. Isn't it?
sounds like a thing.
Yeah, got his groove back, definitely is a movie. Continuing with a Disney trend, we've got the Cheshire Cat. This one is a glow-in-the-dark special edition pop vinyl. The special edition sticker indicates that it was a US retailer exclusive.
So this is a cool scene because his eyes glow as soon as he goes invisible. So he's going translucent down the bottom and his eyes will glow when you turn it off.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like 2 elements from that scene.
What's actually even more awesome is this piece actually contains a chase possibility. So an undetermined chance of getting a chase piece. The chase piece is a flocked version of this. It actually still glows in the dark as well. So you know you've got 2 features that you usually only get
I
one.
think that was a different one. I think that
You
was
sure
the
it's
on
not
his
something?
head. This is a different. There's so many Cheshire Cat pops coming out at the moment. I think we showed that one last time we had it on, and that's him on the head's on the bottom and he's on the top. He pulls his head off.
Right. Well,
So-
undetermined.
Check the listing. It'll tell you online.
Yeah.
Fans of music, you
yeah,
might want
maybe.
Frank Zappa pop,
Yeah. It's a good
Uncle
one.
Frank?
or you might not. You might
Yeah.
just want his mustache.
Frank Zappa. We all know him.
Chris Stapleton. He looks like a country music star. He also looks like a side character on The Walking Dead, so I don't know exactly what he does. Someone might be able to.
I've got no actual help.
Is it pop rock?
No, me neither.
It's pop rocks.
Yeah.
He's definitely a country music star.
Michael, you know music.
I don't know that music.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that music well.
Well, we know you love MLB because this is the Toronto Maple
No.
Birds.
It's the Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays. The Blue Jays from Toronto, Canada. This Canada's MLB team. I've seen them play. I've been to Toronto. I like them.
Great.
What a team. Bobichet. What a name. If I could have the name Bobichet, I would sign up to that.
Yeah.
Sounds almost like a Star Wars character.
Bobichet.
I just think of the water boy, Bobby Boucher.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Man, what a film. Bianca, I feel like you're all over Marvel.
For the most part, I think I'm all over Marvel.
Well,
so.
it's more Spider-Man, but
So first, we've got a special edition of Captain America with the prototype shield, which is really, really cool. You don't see that much. You pretty much just see, the standard vibranium shield. So I think it's really, really cool that they did that one.
I like Trash Can Cat. It's a pretty good box.
It actually does look like a trash can. I did not make that comparison until now. Anyway, from the Multiverse of Madness, which I'm so excited to see, we have Doctor Strange. We have 2 different versions. So he comes with a standard paint job or a metallic paint job. So super shiny and special.
levitating in that one.
I think one's levitating, one's got his little circle things.
Certain things.
But these are special edition items at the moment. We can't ship in the United States or Canada. And for the mainline range, we have Master
Mordo.
Mordo.
It's in the first movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got
I don't
long hair in
think
this
I
one.
don't think it was Master.
No.
Yeah, unlike
I think
Anakin.
what might happen in this movie.
Unlike Anakin, he was granted the status of Master and allowed to be on a seat on the council. We've got some sweet comic covers, as well as a game cover as well.
Now this is an interesting one. It's an Earth Day pop. Obviously, Earth Day has just passed. It's today? Yesterday? Maybe today. Maybe yesterday. Anyway, Posh Funko's Earth Day release. There's this Poison Ivy pop comic moments. They've obviously chosen Poison Ivy because of the Earth imagery associated with that character. But the packaging is 70% recycled, which
It's a pretty good
is
percent.
a relatively high percent for a product that is otherwise not.
But yeah, really awesome, Andy. We also have a Doctor Strange comic book cover, so more of a really classic comic, kind of vibe and artwork on the back as well, and a nice pop version straight off the cover as well. One of the best video games that I've ever played, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Played that through maybe 2 or 3 times. So,
Same.
and it's a very, very long campaign. So I've spent a lot of time playing this game, and it's good to see that we get the video game cover art on that one.
It's got old Jerry on it.
It's got Jerry.
Cheers.
Cheers. So a really awesome pop, new sculpt and new mold, something which we haven't really seen a lot of content because the game came back in 2015.
That long ago, huh?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that long ago.
No, definitely not. But all of its new TV show based. We're giving away this prize. It is a Tim Murphy with Velociraptors movie moment.
There's a lot going on in this piece. My gosh. So it's obviously Tim. He's hiding from the Velociraptors. It's a full kitchen scene. You've got 2 Velociraptors in there. You've got the ladle in one of their mouths that he drops. There's plates in the bench there. There's a lot of things going on here. Pots and pans. Really great moment. Really well represented here in pop form. So don't at this election, even if you don't happen to win it today. And fans of Jurassic Park, you obviously can't get past this awesome pop town, which features John Hammond with the Jurassic Park gates. Let's see if you can get the note that Luke was really excited
What
about.
comes next?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an extra note in there. Not a lot of people get it. Andy, get it.
There's a Venom pop. Yeah, can you want to talk about that?
I actually don't know much about Mech Strike and Monster Hunters, but that is a cool pop.
It's
Yeah.
Venom with wings.
So I think this is this is just another Funko kind of design element that they've incorporated, much like the other Mech Strike or the what's the other one? They've done heaps of like
Shock Pikachu face. I'm surprised this is not legit Marvel.
It reminds me of Louis the Fly.
from
The old Montana.
Straight from garbage can to you.
I think it's really cool though because somehow.
I know he's got
managed to do
wings
it.
in the ultimate one, right?
He does.
Yeah,
He does.
but not like this.
No, this is different. This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just really cool. It just really, well, being that it's Monster Hunters, it just gives him an extra monstery kind of
Do you think he's the
element.
monster or the hunter?
Well, he'd have to be a monster, surely.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, well, he does like to eat people, so he could be a hunter.
If you want to hunt, eat those monsters. Anyway, also from Marvel, we've got Deadpool Squirrel Pull Pop. This is a flocked 10-inch pop, so larger than your average squirrel.
Really?
Well, the head.
Definitely larger than a squirrel.
Yeah,
so-
Definitely.
Anyway,
Squirrel.
flocked all around, flocked mask, flocked tail, flocked hands.
Are
Got
the
a sword as
belts,
well.
are the belts flocked?
No, they're not.
Oh, good.
No, they're not.
Would you
And,
like a firm badge, do you?
No.
It's a good
I
one.
don't know how to answer that.
And another 10-inch spot from Marvel. We have the Avengers Age of Ultron. Iron Man Mark 43. This is the second Avengers film. And this glows in the dark. Where it glows, probably the eyes in the arc reactor. I'm guessing.
Interesting that they chose this whole mould of Iron Man to do. It's a 2014 pop. A
Yeah.
great pop, but
Well, it is very popular pop.
Yeah.
Very dynamic.
Doing stuff. Yeah. It is.
Great.
Moments.
Stranger Things, new series coming out soon, but who can forget the OG Stranger Things Season 1, this little diorama set. This is by his house Will. Let me just explain this set. So there are 4 pieces to this puzzle. They form a 4-piece diorama that is multi-leveled, so it actually stacks on top of the other. So you've got the upside down and regular old town that they live in, whatever that's called.
We put a couple together out here and they look really good. So if you've got the other ones, definitely pick this one up as well. Or pick this one up and pick the other ones up.
Yeah, if you want a bounty hunter that doesn't suck us, you better come and pick up this suckers, because he's always a hell of a plot. This is part of the Empire Strikes Back Bounty Hunters collection. Same thing, bunch of different diorama pieces that do form a nice collection there. So it looks like there is one more coming, but boy, they're all there. They're all looking pretty good. All looking pretty good indeed, my goodness. Couple new pops from Jurassic World Dominion. This is a film that might be good. It might not be good. It's got Jeff Goldblum in it, it's got Laura Dern in it, but it's also got Chris Pratt in it. So I don't know how to really take that.
I don't know. There's no Riddler guy.
Paul Dano.
Yeah.
No, but as I've discussed in the past, I highly hold Laura Dern in the same scale.
Oh, it is. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've got a Trosiraptor ghost and a Trosiraptor Panthera. So I don't know what these are. They're not Velociraptors. They're Atrociraptors, and that doesn't give much hope for the quality of that film.
They're fine. It's all good.
Sounds atrocious.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
You know, it's going to be as good
guys.
as Avatar's unobtainable mineral being called unobtainium.
You never know, it might be Dynamite.
Oh!
I
No.
have to.
It's just a
I'm not sorry.
It Dynamite not be. We've got a new gold figure of Steph Curry in his Golden State Warriors outfit. This is still part of the Series 1 release, in which they're doing some classic NBA current icons, so definitely add this awesome one to your collection. There is also a 7-inch version of this as well. We've got some sodas that have just come in. This is a very interesting one. This is a Scooby-Doo 6-pack that comes in a lounge fly cooler bag. Now, previously we had the Tmnt black cooler bag. This is a Scooby-Doo Villains cooler bag. So you've got 6 sodas that come in it. Within each of these sets, there is a chance of getting there is almost a guarantee of getting one of these pieces as a chase.
Yep.
There is, we've got the Phantom Shadow, we've got the Snow Ghost, we've got the Creeper. I'm very into the Creeper. He's a cool dude. We've got
Can you
Shaggy.
relate?
Yeah, I can definitely relate. We've got Ghost Clown, and we have my good friend Scooby-Doo. So
What would a
there is-
Scooby-Doo final soda be?
what?
Without Scooby-Doo. where are you?
No.
Scooby.
Scooby, don't talk about this any further. That is, so one of these will be a chase piece in each set. They are all Stick with Funko exclusive stickers. They are all limited to 10,000 pieces worldwide. They will not be remade. They all come, each set comes in one of these. Awesome sets. Now, we have landed a portion of our stock, so it is currently listed as pre-order on our website, but we are shipping out some items at an early date out of the current range. But definitely get your pre-order in. It does come with a free Phantom Shadow glow-in-the-dark pop as well, so you get a little Scooby pop for your Scooby collection. So that's pretty good. Pretty special. Pretty special. So you've got some other sodas as well.
We do. This is the last of Funko, and then we can move on to some sweet more stuff. We've got the Goofy vinyl soda. The sodas knock it out of the park for me. It's a really awesome addition. As always, they come not only with the vinyl figure, but also a nice little pog. It's got the name of the character, in case you forget, as well as the edition size. So,
and it tells you if you've got a chase piece or not.
It does indeed. We'll get to that one in a sec. So this one is actually not number one of 6,700. It's just saying that it's one of 6,700. So there's some nice design on the back there as well. So we've got Goofy from Mickey Mouse. We've also got Mr. Sanderson from Monsters, Inc.
I had to look up that because I was like, who is this?
We've got Cyborg from Teen Titans Go. Really, all of these are really awesome. I can talk about them for ages. This is Mr. Rabbit.
Ricochet Rabbit.
That's the one. I mean, if you know him by a first name basis. Samurai Jack from Samurai Jack, in more of a kind of different look there as well. This is the chase.
This is the chase.
Mr. Cop, Robo, if you know him by first name. This is, so normally you would get him helmeted, like so.
Him unhelmeted.
Unhelmeted, and this is what the chase pog looks like. So it's Robocop with no helmet out of 1,000.
So you get an illustration of the chase piece, right?
Yeah, correct. There's that one.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Just quickly before we move on, so have a look at Doctor Strange. I'll explain how chase pieces work. You can't actually request these in any way. It's just a luck of the draw. So we actually don't know what the quantity or breakdown of your chance to get a chase piece.
Yeah, it's part of the game. If you get the chase, you get the chase. If you get the regular, you get the regular. No takesy backsies, sorry folks. But yeah, great item. I think the best thing Funko's putting out at the moment. So if you want to take my recommendation of something to invest in, go to sodas. They're a cool thing.
They're definitely really, really awesome. And yeah, unlike kind of pops in a typical kind of style, they take on a little bit of the character and the actual character's style and animation.
Well, I think it's time to talk about some record store day stuff.
It'd be a shame.
Because Handsome Will is here, looking as good as ever. My goodness gracious. Will, tell me, record store day, what is it?
So Record Store Day is a day where independent record store days get their own releases all around the world. So it brings together a lot of different record stores, a lot of different record collectors. And it's basically an event where limited stock is released only on that day of the event. For the event, it's available in stores in limited quantities. Shoppers everywhere can go into their local record stores, pick it up, look at what else is around, and have a good time.
And it really is a celebration of record stores and the record shopping experience of going into the store and buying a limited edition record.
Yeah.
So, not all of the things we're going to show you will likely be online tomorrow.
Yes.
Because most of the stock we have received, and we have received over 100 titles, so there is a massive range to shop, but it is going to largely be an in-store experience. So if you are in Melbourne, if you are anywhere in Victoria, definitely head down to Geelong tomorrow. Our retail locations in Geelong, both our flagship store on Ryrie Street and our collector gallery at Federal Mills, will be opening at 9 a.m. And we'll have between those stores a massive range for you to shop and a massive, and you'll have a pretty good chance between those two locations of finding definitely something to cross off your RSD wish list. So, Will, let's talk about some of the cool things.
So, first off, it's not going to be a Record Store Day release, but I just want to quickly mention something that has come in this week. The only album that's not from Record Store Day, because I've been pretty focused on Record Store Day, is Kurt Vile with his latest release, Watch My Moves. A really awesome, it's on 2 green transparent LPs as well. A really awesome release from Kurt Vile, more of his classic sounds. He's a really great songwriter, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you're a fan of Cold War Kids. So now we're getting onto the Records Today releases. I've grabbed a handful from what we've got, but like Andy said, we have a massive range.
Over
so
100.
Definitely have to check it out.
Over 100, and over 100 is quite a lot for Record Store Day. A lot of other stores in the lower half of 50. So
Absolutely.
definitely, we've got a massive range for you to come in and check out. So I can't tell you enough how much you need to come down to the stores. It's going to be such a good day.
We have made a big effort to really range a lot of stock this year. So first up,
And maybe set aside a good amount of time
It's-
too, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to look
There's
at.
going to be a lot of stuff to look to.
absolutely. First up, Belle DeVoe with Poison. Awesome album from Belle DeVoe.
Cherry red
Really
vinyl.
classic album. Yeah, a lot of these, that's another thing to mention, a lot of these albums will be on some sort of coloured vinyl. So it's trying to do exclusive releases for the day. So it might be the only time they've ever done this colourway, or a specific repress with extra
Or
stuff.
it might be the only time they've ever done an album.
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
vinyl.
They're doing a lot of that. So next up, Kawaii by Childish Gambino. I think it's his first EP. Or maybe second EP, but it's the first time on vinyl, and it's pressed on a random coloured vinyl, so you actually have no idea what you're going to get. I have no idea what the options are. We haven't seen one opened up, but yeah, Childish Gambino's really classic EP. It's got Sober on it. What else? Pop Thieves, Retro. Yeah, it's Poke. Some really awesome songs on
And
there.
it features Jaden Smith as the boy, who I'm sure is everyone's favourite Smith from that family now.
Up next, Pixie's live at Coachella. Another awesome release. I think this one's on a pink vinyl or something.
I hope so.
A yellow and orange marbled vinyl with an etching on side D. So yeah, Pixie's live performance. It's got all the Pixies bangers. Just running through quickly: Wave of Mutilation,
Nice.
Caribou,
Yes.
Tame,
Oh boy.
Debaser, Gigantic, Nimrod's Son, Where Is My Mind. So basically, yeah, everything you could want from the Pixies. Really awesome performance, and now available on vinyl.
Hot damn.
Next up, we've got a Donna Summer picture disc. So this is a Record Store Day 15-year celebration of the label, but it's the 40th anniversary of the album.
And it's
so
got Donna Summer's face on it.
if you like Donna Summer's face, you're gonna like this record because that's what it is. Next up, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts with their album. What is it? Oh, it's just an acoustic album, so it's just a range of acoustic recordings. Do you know much about Joan Jett, Andy?
Just that she is a musician.
I'm not too familiar with how it works, but I'll see if I know anything off the back of this cover. And it doesn't look like I do. But if you're into Joan Jett, I'm sure you'll know more than I do about that.
Oh, it's got all the bangs.
All the bangers according to Andy. The Cure with their album Pornography. This is a really awesome album. My dad plays this one quite a bit. He's a big fan of The Cure. But yeah, it's now available on picture disc vinyl. They did another picture disc vinyl last year for Record Store Day, so they're sort of gone through the discography doing picture discs in celebration of Record Store Day. So if you're a collector of The Cure, definitely want to check out.
If you're a collector of pornography, you definitely want to check it out.
Next up, Elton John, The Complete Tom Bell Sessions, a really awesome collection of songs performed by Elton John for Tom Bell in a recording studio, now pressed for Record Store Day on a lavender purple vinyl, so a really nice one there if you're a fan of Elton John, something to check out. Next up, The Cranberries with Remembering Dolores, really awesome 2LP release for Record Store Day, yeah, just a release from the Cranberries. Next up, Opeth, Your Arms, My Hearse, 2LP purple and white swirl vinyl.
Ooh, swell.
Yeah,
Good swirl.
love swirl vinyl.
Note the explicit warning there,
It's
children.
Opeth, yeah. But yeah, really awesome Opeth album from the hard rock band, or metal.
Swirl.
Another really cool pressing is this Rolling Stones one, which comes on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. So if you're into some pretty cool vinyl pressings, this is Rolling Stones with more hot rocks. Basically, yeah, just more hot rocks.
I love
You
the
like Rolling Stones hot
foil
rock?
sleeve.
Yeah, how nice is that? And you got a glow-in-the-dark disc waiting in there for you. Very good packaging.
A lot of things to look at on this one.
Next up, the Proclaimers with Shine On Leaf. Sunshine on Leaf, 2LP expanded edition of the classic Proclaimers album. Features It features I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles, plus a few other really great songs from the book creators.
I hope that the expanded edition is just more da-da.
If it was a whole like vinyl record of that song, would buy 1 million.
So this is Tegan and Sarah Still Jealous, an album where they essentially just cover each other's songs. So yeah, basically one disc is one of the artist's songs and the other is the other artist's songs covered by the opposite artist. But yeah, really cool record sort of release for 2022.
And your friends are going to be still jealous if you get this released and they don't. Definitely come on down and pick it up.
Next up, we've got the Irwin Allen's Lost in Space soundtrack. Basically, it's got one disc of songs from Lost in Space, the original series. It's on transparent purple coloured vinyl as well. And it's got another disc of a bunch of interviews about Lost in Space with the original creator and stuff. So definitely
That's
something to check
Andy
out.
It's Andy. That's if there's Andy vinyl record, it's that.
What? It's got like robots, Sandy.
Next up, Jackson 5. Last one we've actually got for today with their classic release ABC on blue vinyl. This one has been popular for pretty much ever if you're a fan of the Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson himself. Really awesome album with a really great bunch of Jackson 5 songs.
It is the only context in which Michael Jackson and children is acceptable.
I challenge anybody to listen to that song and not just feel happy though. Like that just puts good vibes in your bones.
Absolutely.
He probably played it all the time.
ABC.
So we've definitely said it before, but I will say it again, that is a very limited range of what we're actually going to be stocking in store and online.
100 plus titles.
100 plus.
So there are so many. So
Yeah,
many
it's gonna
to
be-
come. Quantities are limited. Some are only one.
Yeah.
Some are only two. Some are a bit more. But
Absolutely.
if there is something that you are after for Record Store Day and you live in Geelong, Popcultcha is definitely the place to go
Absolutely.
to try and get your hands on this weekend.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Like Andy said, opening at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Get in there sharp. Get your first picks and enjoy your Record Store Day shopping.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank you
for
very
having
much,
me,
Will.
guys. Have a nice
Sounds
weekend.
amazing. I reckon we're going to continue our trend of specialty speakers.
And talk about some Loungefly.
I reckon, Bianca, it's all you now.
Alright, well, I may as well start with what's closest to me. So, we basically have a whole bunch of US retailer exclusives this week, which is really, really exciting. So, first up, we've got Disney princesses and their mothers, which is really, really cute. So, you know, behind some Disney princesses is a really strong mother, so it's a really nice kind of commemorative piece to that really nice relationship. And also comes with a matching coin bag, and you can see all the details in the illustration a bit more there.
Is Cinderella on there? Your
No,
mother wasn't very nice.
no. Well, her
think
real
these are
mother
just
died,
nice mothers.
and then her stepmother was
Well,
very
that's no reason
terrible.
to not
She was a
include
real
her.
baby.
Plenty of fine stepmother role models out there too.
It's pretty much like living mothers, from what I can.
Sorry, Bambi.
Anyway, speaking of families that are definitely still together, we have these exclusive Brave items. Now these are really beautiful, so they've got embroidery all throughout.
Has it
It's
got a
the
mother on
whole-
it, Bianca?
Yes, it does. It does.
Right there in the corner.
She's still alive.
She's
Yeah.
a bear.
She's definitely still alive, even though she was a bear for a little bit. And it's got the backpack includes a little will-o'-the-wisp and a zipper charm as well, which is super cute. And they're also on the back as well.
We're giving
Next
this
up.
away.
WandaVision.
Yeah, so this is the exclusive WandaVision backpack. So it features the Vision and Scarlet Witch in their like comic, or should I say Halloween costumes from the show itself.
Ooh, there
I
is
really
nice
like
texture.
It is really fun to touch. Like it's really like soft and just really,
It's
it's
good.
a good feel to it.
Quality texture.
So the front pocket is shaped like a TV. It's got embroidered antenna. It's just a really, really cute bag, and I love that it's all finished off with
What is this
red
pose,
straps.
Sandy?
That's his
It's like-
showing
it's like
head down.
That's me at a gig. It's me at a gig with all my stuff in my backpack. It's just, you know, it's WandaVision.
WandaVision.
We're giving one away, so you can look like that at a gig too if you just keep commenting.
Keep on coming.
Over and over and over again.
Next up, we have this cute floral backpack.
Whoa,
from
look at that
Berry.
zipper pull.
It's so cute, isn't it? So that is a faux leather zipper pull of Thumper.
I can't find the dead mother.
There's no dead mothers on this one.
Because she's dead, Sandy's. They
There's
don't put
not
dead
mothers
mothers on
in
loungefly bags.
It's no good.
That's what I'm getting.
It's no good if you ask me.
Dead mothers don't get included. Anyway, so this is a cute all-over print. It's got Bambi, Thumper, and Flower just everywhere, looking adorable. And next up, we have the Lion King. I really love this one. So this has got a whole bunch of faces of what I think are the kind of like guiding figures in Simba's.
I'm sorry, but is that
Simba's life.
interspliced print then embroidery?
It is.
What?
Yeah, so it features some embroidery over the front here. So it's got like kind of just African and like animal motifs embroidered throughout. Then we've got like Zazu, Simba, Pumbaa, and Rafiki just all scattered throughout. It's really
A bunch
really
of bros
cute.
hanging out.
Yeah, bunch of
Motif.
bros.
Motif is
Planes.
a word I have not heard in since I was at school.
Alright.
Yep.
Maybe you should go back to school.
Probably.
Next up,
It's like 2 years ago.
if you like tattoos and you like Hercules, then you will dig this bag. So this is part of Loungefly's tattoo range. So it just takes Disney characters and just encapsulates them into American style kind of traditional tattoos. And usually they have an enamel zipper charm as well. In this case, we have the
Is that
Hercules logo
unfilled
there.
though?
Sorry,
Is that filled or unfilled? It looks unfilled.
it's unfilled,
Uh-oh.
but it's gold and it's special.
Oh.
So that is a really cool backpack there. Next up, we have a couple of cute Minnie Mouse sets here. So they are basically the same thing but different colours. So it's just Minnie Mouse and polka dots. It's like everything that Minnie Mouse is, like polka dots
And a mouse.
bows, yeah.
I like
and then
that blue
we've got-
one. That blue one's nice.
I think it's a better contrast.
Same.
I quite like the red one.
Well, it's more
actually.
classic, but
Yeah.
I like the blue.
Yeah, I like the contrast in this one, like you guys are saying, but I'm really attracted to the red one. I think it's just because maybe it's one of her signature colours, but yeah.
Well, why not get the best of both worlds and mix and match a red purse with a blue
Well,
bag?
now that is an
Sure.
idea.
Like, we love your opinion, Bianca, but the blue one is better.
Look, fair enough.
2022, Sandy.
Fair enough. And the last one we've got this week is a Tinkerbell all-over print backpack. Now this one's really cute. So this is based off the scene in the movie where she's showing. Yeah,
It's a map.
it's a map. So she's showing Captain Hook to where Peter Pan is actually hiding, and she's like dancing around and being all cute and stuff like that.
Classic fairy stitcher.
Yeah, well,
It is. Such a stitch up.
well, to be fair, like Captain Hook kind of coaxed her into getting away and used her feelings against her, so he's a bit of a jerk. But anyway, we've got a cute backpack out of it.
Yes,
Is that today like the trails of sparkles making the map?
Yeah, so it's got like basically gold print of the map, and then it's kind of designed after the gold pixie dust that Tinkerbell leaves behind everywhere she goes. So there's like little trails and
That's
stuff
really
everywhere. Yeah, it's really cute.
Man, they put a lot of love into these designs, don't they?
They do. They really go all out with details with Loungefly. That's why I love their stuff so much. And that's all we've got this week.
Some good Loungefly. And all of it is currently 20% off, folks. All you need to do is use the code EGG. It's the egg code.
That's the one.
We've got 4 codes going. Now let me tell you, you can't use any of these codes in the same order. So if you want to take advantage of any of these codes, just place different orders. Free shipping over $100 in Australia, so it shouldn't really affect too much. But yeah, use the code EGG. We've got 20% off all in-stock Loungefly at the moment. That extends to all apparel and all accessories as well. So definitely check that out. Speaking of accessories, you guys like socks? How about pizza? How about SpongeBob SquarePants? I don't know.
Hey,
It's a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, so just flip it over because it's going to be a little bit hard to pull them all out.
12 days of socks.
That's right. So, if you only do washing, every 12 days, this has got you covered. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's of interest to a lot of us.
Just do it
And
once
you
every
like
2 weeks and wear thongs the other 2 days.
Perfect.
Ankle socks for the majority of it though.
Yeah.
So
8 days out of 12, you got ankle socks.
ankies will get cold.
Yep.
But
4 days out of
Nice
12,
warm ankies.
you got some sweet crew socks.
I like crew socks.
And there are some really awesome designs, or some kind of, yeah,
I
great.
feel like I'm becoming one with the pizza box.
Yeah, I love the pizza box. I like the packaging a lot.
Is the pizza for you and me?
No, it's just for one.
Now we're 12 pairs of socks on the
12
pizza.
pairs of socks.
So that's 20% off at the moment as well, because
Yeah.
you know, just use the code egg. That's apparel. That counts as apparel. You know what else counts as apparel? Big pin, Sandy.
No, I don't think they do they?
Because they're an accessory.
Wow.
Nice apparel and accessories.
Wow.
Big pins.
There you go. Fig pins. They are really, really awesome. They're kind of more designer pins than anything else. They're not super duper practical to put on your garments because they're heavy and will more than likely tear your clothing, but they do really look good in their display stands, and that way you get to enjoy the whole pin experience. Yeah, so we've got.
Probably look really good on a backpack though. Maybe something a bit more sturdy, like a jacket.
What kind of giant backpack are you wearing?
I don't wear any backpacks.
All right, well.
Lead flow backpacks
Oh, no, I
that
feel
go
like
for pins.
I feel like you'd. Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah, well played. We've got the Simpsons. These are really awesome. Great likeness of the characters, and you know they really suit a 2D form. And we've got Mad Hatter. This is a Figpin exclusive, so we have been able to get it. This one probably won't last too long. We've got some Star Wars ones, so Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper, and then some Gundam, different Gundam
Robots.
robots. I was gonna go with mechas, but that's all good.
And so all enamel pins, all backpacks, all clothing, all accessories, 20% off with the code A, which is very exciting. Very exciting indeed. We've got some board games
We do.
to talk about.
Yep. Mike, do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Alright, what is
quick little-
Wonderland's War?
Wonderland's War is a new game that came out literally 2 days ago.
That is so
it has
amazing.
just arrived.
Spatial awareness, no good.
Set in the world of Alice in Wonderland. It is a card/bag drafting game. So you move around the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and you draft cards. You get tokens, and then in each of the different zones, you do battle to try and win. It goes for 3 rounds. It is for 2 to 5 players. It's 25 minutes per player, and for ages 13 plus. So definitely get this one. It is very cool. Next up, we've got The Thing. You mentioned it, Outpost 31, based on John Carpenter's film, The Thing. Man, what a film. For players, 4 to 8 players, 14 plus, and about 60 minutes. The idea behind this one is you are at Outpost 31. It is a hidden role deduction game where you play, some players are humans, some players are imposters, and the idea is to get to the helicopter without bringing any imposters along. You go around the base doing different missions. The Thing can win by destroying the base, getting the infection track all the way to the end, or making it to the helicopter with the humans and escaping and terrorizing the rest of the planet.
My goodness.
So that one is quite cool as well.
That's from our friends at Mondo.
Do you have to play only as the humans, or can you be the Thing?
No, so it's a hidden role game in that at the start of the game, each player is dealt out a card,
But no one knows.
no one knows who's the Thing. So
What
you're,
is
you're going around and you do different missions by grabbing resources, and that is one of the ways you clear out the different rooms to make sure there's no imposters, and then everyone escapes to the helicopters, and if there's a thing on the helicopter, then everyone dies, and that's not fun. Next up, and finally, we have the Cuphead fast-rolling dice game, based on the awesome video game with the classic graphics. It's a cooperative game where you do boss battles by rolling dice, matching symbols, and killing the bosses. This one's from USAopoly and is for, I can't quite remember, it'll be on the front.
Too many friends.
1 to 4 people, 20 minutes, and it's for ages 12 plus.
You can play it by yourself.
You can play
That's
by
a game,
yourself.
isn't it?
That's definitely a game sorry, 12 plus. Sorry, Andy, you're out.
Oh no, so close.
We have also received in a huge shipment of dice from USAopoly. So these are premium dice. So it's just a way that you can upgrade your die for your board games or other things that you need dice for. We've got the premium dice sets, which come with 6 dice. Each of the dice have different symbols for each of the numbers, and there is usually the logo on one of the faces of the dice. The premium dice, we've got Stitch, Jurassic Park, Game of Thrones, and there is one more. I can't quite remember what one it is. And then you've also got just the standard dice sets, which don't come with the case, but they're still just a nice way for you to upgrade your dice sets, so that you're a bit more fancy than just your standard 1 to 6 faces. We've also got some Pokemon cards.
Ooh, yeah.
With tins, and I don't know a lot about these ones.
Yes,
three Pokemon boosters and Pokemon coin and a cool tin that you can store your cards in.
And some cool tins, water types,
Yeah.
Galactus.
Yep.
Grass types. You got
So these are all lucky dips. So you have the chance of getting 1 of 3. But yeah, all the contents are the same. It's just the tins are different styles. But yeah, unfortunately, these ones are lucky dip. So, might be worth grabbing a couple.
Yeah, see if you get the Pokemon type you're after.
Yeah, for sure.
My goodness. Now, little Mario plush. This is Super Mario from the Super Mario Brothers game franchise.
Well said, Andy. Well said.
This is the protagonist Mario, and he is in the Mushroom Kingdom, and his job is to save a princess that I'm unsure if he's met at any point. He keeps getting kidnapped. She's not very good.
Isn't his job a
Honestly-
plumber?
Sorry?
Isn't his job to be a plumber?
Yeah, and that's why he goes through pipes. But it's not really explained. Everyone knows he's a plumber, and that's why he goes through pipes, but otherwise he just side-scrolling. But that's a great plush. Super tall, good stitching. Shake him around, give it to your dog. It'll take a few weeks to tear out.
Nah, I give it a day. But it's great as a
My
normal
dog's
plush.
quite small.
Yeah. Fitting, I suppose. We've got some action figures. These are 20% off as well.
All you need to do is use the code CARDBACK, CARDBACK, all capitals, to
Press
take
1
advantage
to repeat.
of this deal. Again, that is CARDBACK.
Does it have to be capitals?
Yes. Maybe, maybe not. Best to use capitals, just in case. Battle mode Iron Giant, Diamond Select Toys. This is the Iron Giant in his battle mode. It's got some accessories there, like extra arms and the gun arm and interchangeable hands. Really good likeness to the Giant. That's what he'll look like when you put him together in battle mode.
Scary.
So, yeah, it's good. I have a good Iron Giant action figure at home, so I probably won't pick this one.
Yeah, you got the Mondo
You
one, so-
can. I do have the big Mondo one. But you can grab this one for 20% off. The price that Brandon is telling you is currently the price.
Spider-Man, do you know who Webman is, Bianca?
I actually am unfamiliar with Webman.
Howard Webman?
But this is a really cool variant. So unknown as to
A
why.
product of Dr. Doom's twin machine, Webman is the opposite of Spider-Man in every way.
So he's
Except
bizarre.
that he's still a spider.
Bizarre
about
Spider-Man.
every way.
It's just the colours are inverted.
Yeah.
No, not
Still
really.
shooting
Just
the web.
They're not the same shades.
What would be the opposite of shooting webs, though?
Eating them?
Ingesting webs.
Eating web. So that's I really like what Hasbro are doing with these classic Marvel Comics lines, where they're doing 6-inch figures on cardback. I like cardback action figures.
Yeah, these are really, really awesome.
Someone make a Dirty Joker.
No, Josh has just been posting a photo of you from a previous
Is
product.
Is it?
It's a Flash.
Is it the Flash? Yeah, it's the Flash again. From Ghostbusters Afterlife, this is the mini puff. So these, I would say, are 1-to-1 scale mini puff action figures. So if you want to get some,
No, these are oh yeah, maybe.
maybe it's not even bigger, but
You could build an army.
you can build an army. So definitely grab these. Bunch of different interchangeable heads. You got 6 different heads that you can swap around on different figures. Looks like their arms move as well, so there's some articulation in there, which is really great. That's from Hasbro, 20% off.
Just
put a pause on Hasbro for 1 second. We've got this really awesome Super 7 Ultimates TMNT Mutagen Man. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. It is the Mutagen Man ultimate figure, except this one glows in the dark. So
Mutagen Man.
That's the one. Yeah, really awesome kind of paint. They've had to adjust the paint scheme to be able to have the glow in the dark effect. But yeah, definitely one of my favourite Super 7 Ultimates was the classic Mutagen Man, which I think we should still have up on the website.
Yeah, I think we do.
And then now you've got this really awesome variant on it as well.
And hey, speaking of TMNT Ultimates figures from Super 7, we are expecting some in the next couple of weeks. So Wave 3, Wave 1, and some restocks with Wave 2, and I think even Wave 4 might be coming. So there's been a long wait for some of these TMNT Ultimates to arrive, but they're finally coming in, folks. So get excited. Yeah, boy, I'm excited.
Sure.
But you know, I'm arguably more excited to talk about
Power Rangers in space? Yeah, I could not agree more. One of the best Power Rangers TV shows to ever be made. That's right, better than Mighty Morphin. Go down, Martin, go down. We've got the In Space Blue Ranger as well as Silver Psycho Ranger. Man, what a time to be alive. Really awesome. Previously, you could only get the Psycho Rangers in a SDCC Comic-Con box set, and now they're kind of re-releasing them in 2-packs and other amazing ways. So you can get them this way. They're really, really awesome and great value to grab a couple of figs. Mighty Morphin 2-pack there. You've got the Yellow Ranger as well as Scorpina, and great figures as well. It's maybe the third best, Power Ranger show. I love Power Rangers, so good. G.I. Joe, we've got Snake Eyes and Timber. If I could get the Timber action figure by itself, I would, because man, that wolf, Andy, looks great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good wolf. If you've got Snake Eyes as well, awesome accessories on there. The guns, well, they're guns, and you've got the knife there with a removable sheath. And it's got an angry dog and wolf face as well.
Yeah, you can change the faces of the wolf. That's pretty good seeing.
Yeah, man, look, So if anyone just wants Snake Eyes, please let me know, because I want
double trouble on that
Yep.
thing. Yeah. My goodness, from Hasbro, we've got some more figures to talk about. Do you remember Star Wars Rogue One? That was a Star Wars story by the creators of Star Wars, which featured new characters dealing with the working outside the Skywalker saga to kind of prelude the events of the New Hope.
Yeah,
that was great. That was a great movie. And it had Matt Nicholson in it, but he's not one of these.
angry when everyone died.
He's not one of these figures. But it was cool.
It's cool to see the Imperials go on holiday.
It was cool to see
actually.
characters
National
fighting
Lampoons on the Star Wars planet.
characters fighting in a war when there's nothing to indicate that any of these characters are going to make it to A New Hope because they don't appear in A New Hope. So the stakes were actually real versus just, oh no, it's gonna last it. What's gonna happen?
Obi-Wan died, right? He had a lightsaber.
Yeah. Did he? He just kind of disappeared.
He Force Ghost.
He made sure he showed up for the party.
See, that's my kind of guy. So yeah, we've got Jyn Erso, Chirrut, and Bodhi. So really awesome figures. We've got Saul Guerrero on the way as well, and I think K2SO. So you'll be able to complete the gang. And that is all for Hasbro. We've got some sweet other action figures here as well. McFarlane, oh man, McFarlane.
Sam, you like McFarlane.
I love McFarlane.
I like hazmat suits, so this is a good combination.
Hazmat suits, Batman, and sweet light up special features. Man, and gold label.
Yeah.
What a combo.
That is a good figure.
So the bat signal lights up. So
That's cool.
really awesome. This is a great piece. The gold label figures do not last long. So what a better way to grab this with the 20% off sale.
That is true. It is currently 20% off. Also, that is 20% off is Paul Dano.
Is he in this film?
As the Riddler. Everyone remembers Paul Dano from the film, the world's greatest actor. So I still haven't watched. I've still seen the movie.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, these are the 10-inch McFarlane called them action figures, but they're really more static pose figures. They call them statues.
No, they
now.
call them posed statues.
Wow, that's new. They used to just call them action figures.
Yeah.
But now they're statues. So, even if they are statues or they're action figures, it doesn't matter because they're all 20% off, baby. And that's just with the code CARDBACK.
Yep.
CARDBACK. Probably all caps. We don't know. But we've got Batman and we have the Riddler from the new film, The Batman. And that is all we have to show you from McFarlane.
That's correct. My Hero Academia from Good Smile Company. These are some sweet Nandoroids. Bianca, you got anything about My Hero Academia?
I actually am not familiar with My Hero Academia. I started watching it, but I do know it's about everyone basically being a superhero, which is pretty cool. So we have...
Something about quirks too.
yeah,
Superpowers.
superhero quirks, basically.
Yeah.
So...
You get along with him.
Oh yeah, everyone's got their quirks.
So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce any of those names because it's gonna be terrible. Sandy, are you good at pronouncing?
I can give it a red hot go. Jesus.
We got Izuku, Katsuki, and Shota Todoroki.
Say the last name, Sandy. Say the last name.
Oh, just giving it a red hot go. This is from the My Hero Academia Worlds Healers Collide movie, I believe.
Wow.
Yep.
So
They're in stealth suits.
You're a big fan of this next item.
Oh, I am. I still haven't seen the animated TV show, but man, it's one of the best comic books I've read for sure. Written by the writer as well of The Walking Dead. Really awesome, unique take on the superhero genre, providing a little bit more grit and realism to the the average. I got defeated, but I'm okay again. Kind of trope of superhero comic books. Coral is not in this. But there might be a wimpy little kid, so I suppose.
Arguably more brutal than The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's definitely a different kind of. There's people that are alive as opposed to dead. So
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, more people alive equals more brutal, I suppose.
Anyway, these figures are from Diamond Select Toys, and they're in stock now, and you can get them for 20% off. Just hit the word CARDBACK.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We've got some mugs.
No, before we move on to the mugs, Andy, what are these wands behind the desk?
Oh, right. We have these ones that we put up last week. And last week,
I
2 weeks
definitely
ago.
forgot about it.
And this is from the Nova collection, and it is a collection of the ones of the 4
Marauders.
Marauders, Mimi, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs. These are their wands.
Hey,
One scale.
Hey Andy, I'm wondering whether you know which character they belong to.
Well, I picked them up and they were listed. I'm gonna guess that this one is.
That was second from the top. I
Yeah.
do remember
Alright,
that.
so that's Peter Pettigrew.
Yep.
That's Nick. Then
I think that's James's.
so that's the Potter one.
Yep.
That's Popper.
Yep.
And then this one probably belongs to. These are the main 2 ones. That looks like a Sirius Black probably, and this one probably looks like Remus Lupin. Or I could have those back front. I don't know. I don't really care. But this is from Nova Collection. It's great. It's wall mountable, as we've mounted it on said wall.
And it'll be
Right here.
20% off as well.
Because the replicas are also 20% off. My goodness.
All right, we're going to power through these last couple of things because we know you're eager to get your hands on some goodies. If you land in the right spot on the prize wheel, we've got some geeky tiki mugs. So we've got the Atom Bomb. This is really awesome. You can take off the lid,
Oh my goodness.
and there's a little hole for
You still got
the
your
straw as well. So that's good.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, this one's really neat. As they all are. We've got Tom and Jerry as well.
They're
That's
in
a
a
2-pack. So great details on these as well, and great colours. Man, so good. And one of the best ones that I've seen is this Goonies 2-pack.
We've got Sloth and we've got Chomp. And those,
Truffle shovel.
Look at him. They're all gearing to go drinking.
My kind of
Drinking
guys.
buddies. Yeah.
The last couple of things we've got is some Super Mario mugs as well. So these are of the worlds.
From the Super Mario Brothers franchise. This is World 2-2. This is World 1-2. This is World 8-4. And look, there's Bowser shooting. Anyway, they're mugs. Don't need to say more than that. Very exciting stuff. And that is all we have to show you today. And that means we're going to just talk about the sales we've got going on one more time, and then we'll do all your prizes. There are 4 sales we have running this weekend. We have 10% off vinyl records with the code RSD22. A reminder to head down to our stores in Geelong to check out some Record Store Day releases tomorrow morning. We have 20% off statues, action figures, and replicas. That is the code CARDBACK, CARDBACK. All in stock items, excludes pre-orders. We have 20% off Loungefly apparel and accessories. That is all apparel and accessories and everything by the manufacturer Loungefly. So that should include enamel pins because they're an accessory. That code is EGG, E-G-G. Again, excludes pre-orders. And we have 20% off art prints and posters and wall arts. That includes a lot of skateboards and things like that. So use the code PRINT, P-R-I-N-T, to take advantage of that offer. Definitely check out our range of Sergeant Collectibles fine art prints. We're the only place in Australia that sells them.
Have you seen the final record time?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Is that 10% off the Record Store Day titles?
No,
as
it
well?
does exclude new release 2022 Record Store Day releases. So you won't be able to grab any of the releases that may come online tomorrow at 10% off, nor in store. All these sales are currently in store as well. So
4 sales? That's
4 sales at once.
So, folks, you might want to look at remortgaging if you've got that available to you, so you can
Look,
take advantage of all these sales.
You definitely do want to take advantage because they don't come around often. So definitely, if you've had your eye on something you've been wanting to buy for quite a while, but you just never really put yourself to do it, well, out of 20% off that price down, that might just be the incentive to go and do it. We hope it is because we want you to get all this cool stuff for your collection. Price down, got some more surprises to give away. We have the WandaVision backpack. We have the Jurassic Park Tim Murphy Velociraptors pop moment, and as we're doing at the moment, we're going to give away a random prize. Luke, was there were people invested in trying to win a certain something? Because
everyone's all over the place, actually.
well, they're getting the socks, guys. 12 days of socks. Someone's winning this. Someone's probably in need of them. So I'm hoping you guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my own name on
We'll kick it off with the socks. Krusty Krab pizza socks. 12 pairs.
Get yourself
8 of them are
Krusty
ankle socks. 4 of them are crew.
Here we go.
Sock time. Spin. Little bit. Look at spin.
That was a really big spin.
Arguably 2 longest spin.
Alright, well,
Really?
turn it down for the next one.
Alright,
It's a box of socks.
It's
You
a
need
box
big
of
spin.
socks. I really want to run.
And the Krusty socks go to...
Sonia Clark, congratulations. I hope you like wearing ankle socks, and I hope you like SpongeBob SquarePants because you just won 12 pairs of socks. Pretty exciting stuff. Just send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. Let's do another spin, this time for the WandaVision backpack.
Oh no, upside down logo, that's not good.
Is that an omen?
For what?
Bad.
For what?
I don't know. No one winning. Playing right in the middle.
Oh, Lexa Grant.
Congratulations! You won a WandaVision backpack from Loungefly. Just leave us send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, and email address, and we'll get that sent out to you as soon as possible. Last prize today, folks, is the Jurassic Park pop moment.
Arguably the best prize. Please make it stop.
Good one, Tay Bannister.
Tay, congratulations! You've won the Jurassic Park pop moment. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your personal information, and your email address, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. Guys, this has been a week in review here at Popcultcha. Again, 4 sales running, art prints, posters, Loungefly, statues, replicas, freaking nearly everything, man.
Madness!
So check out the banners on the website for those codes and terms and conditions. Come down to Geelong tomorrow for Record Store Day. Our 2 stores in Geelong, our flagship store on Ryrie Street and our collector gallery at Federal Mills will have Record Store Day exclusive releases, and come down to fill out your record collection anyway because 10% off records, so that's pretty good as well. So guys, we'll catch you next week for another exciting episode. In the meantime, I'm Andy, this is Bianca, Sandy, Luke, and of course this week Mike behind the camera. We'll catch you another week for another exciting episode.
Thanks, guys.